So on the day of recording this video and posting this video will be the same day that I just completed the third 13 Peaks hike. I feel very drained. I was ready to sleep. When I got back in my journal, you know about the journal day. If you don't know about the journal day, I have a video. Just check it on my channel. On my journal day, I said hike and then meditate right after. So I meditated right after I got back. And I was fully ready to fall asleep. I still am. But it's Mother's Day as well. So I've got to go out to a Mother's Day dinner after this, but I'm so tired. Quickest one we've ever done, and probably the easiest and shortest amount of time taken. Started at 7 like normal, and it ended at about 2, so usually they go on from 7 to 7, and as you can see, it's bright outside. It's bright outside, so yeah, we got back in time. And overall, it was great. I didn't expect the mountains that we went to be the peaks that we were doing, but that's 11 done and dusted out of 13 different peaks. And so the next time we go, we'll have to go up like Constantia, I think, the Constantia peak, and then walk all the way back to Signal Hill, which is very, very far. I don't think I could do that now, but I think I will be ready. And I am doing it 100%. Even if I'm sick, even if I'm dying, even if I've got one leg, I'm doing it. Maybe not, but I'm going either way. And so what today has looked like was we as in my mom, my dad, my older brother, my younger brother, and me, we all woke up at 5:15 a.m. My mom woke up early so she could like make us sandwiches for the hike and prepare us food. I woke up because I was getting ready. My brother woke up because he was getting ready, and it's my older brother that I'm talking about. He was extremely sick yesterday, so he's done a very good job to overcome the sickness in one day and complete 2 mountains on the same day. So great job to him. And my little brother, he just wanted to come on the drive to drop us off, so he woke up early. And we picked up one of my older brother's friends to come with us as well, because he was taking part in this hike. It was his first hike that he was doing out of the 4 that we're going to do, but out of the 3 that we've already done. And should I say his name? Yeah. So we picked him up, and we were meant to have one more person come with, which is one of my friends. And you really need to watch Hamza's videos called They're Not Your Friends, or I might have a video soon about this, but we were meant to pick him up and go do the hike together with everyone. And we got to the place. I was like shaking the gate, and I was calling out his name, and I said, "We're here, we're ready." And then my dad started calling his mom to wake him up, but she said he refused to wake up, and he thought it was still nighttime. Could have just checked the time, but it was a big letdown, and we didn't want to wait. We waited for maybe 30 seconds before we left, because we were already running a bit late, so we just didn't wait. As you can see as well, it's pretty windy, and we had a lot of wind up on the mountains. There was one moment where I was like, oof, I could really use a cold shower right now. And then a few minutes later, we were on the last point before we got up to the last mountain's peak, and it was freezing. So I think throughout all of these 11 peaks, 3 hikes, it's definitely been a roller coaster ride of weathers, because we've gone through extremely hot boiling, we've gone through really cold mist, we've gone through perfect weather, we've gone through the worst weather, cold and hot. We've been through all of it. I hope on Thursday this week we'll have like the assembly thing that I talked about in my last video on the second part of the 13 Peaks thing, the 13 Peaks hike. We had an assembly, or a part of the assembly, where the teacher that's putting us through this whole thing and leading us, he said we went through over 60 kilometers of hiking and walking, over 4,000 meters of uphill, which is 4 kilometers, but 4,000 meters sounds better. 9 peaks, which is now 11. And I don't really know how much we're on now. I don't know how many kilometers, I don't know in total, I don't know how much uphill we've done. But it's definitely changed a lot more now, because the last 2 that we have, so this one and the next one that we're doing next week, I was told, I think I know this because of like the actual place that we're meant to be, but they're not that difficult, but they're very, very long. So if you know where like Constantia and Camp Spey is, then you would know the hike up like the Constantia place. And once we get up to that peak, I think Constantia is the peak that we're going to. Or I think we may be doing like the Constantia and then back and then up that kind of like parking lot area. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then that's completely fine. But I think it's that peak and then that peak. Then we've got to walk from Constantia, which is I'm not sure how I'm gonna say this. If you know what I'm talking about, or if you like look it up on Google or something, then you'll understand. But from Constantia Peak, whichever one that is, I think it's this one, and then we'll walk all the way back to Signal Hill, which is the first one near Lion's Head. That is extremely far. But I think I'm ready for it, because I've done all of the rest. We've done 5 peaks, another 5 peaks, and 2 peaks. No, 5 peaks, 4 peaks, and another 2 peaks. All in each of them in one day. So 5 peaks in one day, 4 peaks in one day, and 2 peaks in one day. I also wanna like make this little part of the video for the kind of like Mother's Day thing, and I wanted to I guess, share or spread my gratitude to my mom, because like before the hike she made me delicious sandwiches that really helped me through the hike, and she helped with my food and everything that fueled me for the hike and kept me going. And so tomorrow I should have a video on gratitude out, because I've already recorded it, but I want to like post some each and every day. So I'm gonna have like a gratitude video, and I just wanted to spread my gratitude to my mom. And if your mom or your parents, or your mom especially for like Mother's Day, if she's done anything that you could express your gratitude for, then don't skip out on the opportunity, because it's a very nice thing to have for yourself and for her. So yeah, happy Mother's Day, and 3 out of 4 hikes done. 11 out of 13 peaks done. With the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.